And we're going to be talking about Lenglet right now, which is the perfect transition, right? I can't believe how great I transitioned away from this topic, because Lenglet right now, you guys are wondering what's going to happen with this player. And I know that many of you guys have been wanting me to talk about this. Lenglet right now is going to be for sure leaving this Barcelona team this summer. And that is some huge news for everybody. It does say here that Tottenham turned transfer focus to Barcelona. Flop. What? Did this guy really just call flop? Call Lenglet a flop? How disrespectful can you be as a writer? Who is this guy? Adria sold Villa. This guy and Ruben Uria. I've heard about this guy before. But why would he say that? Tottenham turned transfer focus to Barcelona. Flop Lenglet and Villarreal defender Estupinan. I don't know who that is, but I remember seeing him in person. But yeah, Tottenham are very focused on Lenglet. If we look at Twitter, right, so you guys can see exactly what we are dealing with right now. Look at that top. So here it is, right? Lenglet is very close to joining Tottenham. It is going to be a 2-year loan deal. So he will not be sold in this summer. It is going to be a loan deal until 2023. Wait. Why does that say 2 years? No, wait, that's 1 year. Okay, so it's going to be a 1-year loan deal until 2023, right? So this is great. I hope that there is like some sort of mandatory option for Tottenham to buy, because we just don't want to deal with this player. Like, I know that Barcelona is going to be moving on from Lenglet. By the time it's going to get even worse when we get to that summer of 2023. We're going to be having Koundé. We're going to be having Christensen, who's going to be like in his prime by that time. Hopefully, right? Eric Garcia, Araujo. There's probably going to be another center back that Barcelona is going to want to bring, because they're going to move on from Gerard Piqué. So it's great to see that finally Lenglet will be leaving, because we don't need this player, right? We don't need this player. He's also going to be taking his wages off of our wage bill. I think that this is going to be done within the next couple of hours, because again, we have to remember on June 30th, which is like, I think for some of you guys it's already on June 30th. By the time we do start July 1st, we need to show towards the league that we are financially healthy, that we have this amount of room to, like the wage bill, right? We have this player, like they can say towards La Liga, we can fit in Lewandowski, we can fit in Koundé. In terms of the wages, they need to open that wage bill as much as they can before July 1st does start. Letting go of Lenglet is a great way to continue to combat that type of difficulty right now for Barcelona. So it's crazy, right? Finally, what we're seeing here today is Barcelona changing. Barcelona is going to look extremely different by the time this summer does end, and we have to be prepared for that, because there's going to be a lot to analyze, right? And Xavi's going to have so much material to work with. Laporta, what he's doing right now, Mateo Lemán, they're doing a tremendous work, letting go of the players that we just do not need and have to get out, and bringing in the players that is necessary, that is a necessity, right? We talk about we need a brand new striker that can bring in a lot of goals. They're going Lewandowski. They're trying to let go of Lenglet and try to bring in a better defensive reinforcement. Koundé. They want to let go of Frenkie de Jong, and even though that it does hurt everybody, they know that will be the best for the club and for the player itself. And they're willing to let go of Frenkie de Jong and bring in someone like Bernardo Silva to strengthen the midfield options. So they're making the correct moves, right? This Barcelona team is going to look extremely different, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Of course, Lenglet finally is making the decision to leave, even though we have heard many times throughout the past 4 or 5 months that Lenglet doesn't want to leave, that he's not thinking about leaving Barcelona, but it is getting to him, and he does know that. Lenglet is in the exact same position of Samuel Umtiti, but I think that Lenglet has a better chance of being in that French team, because Lenglet does want to leave only because he wants to see more minutes. He needs to play. He now knows that if he stays at Barcelona, he will not be getting those minutes, which is why he's willing to go to a team like Tottenham, where Tottenham is going to use him and use him greatly. I think that Tottenham do have a great game plan and have an idea on how to use Lenglet, and especially knowing that they're going to be in the Champions League, they need the squad depth, they need options. Lenglet is someone who has experience in the Champions League, and that is why Tottenham are looking for someone like him. And so I trust Conte. I do think that he knows what he's doing. I think that he has a great plan for this player, even though I know that they have other options. He will blossom in a team like that, and I hope that he does well, right? Because I know that we show a lot of hate towards Lenglet, but in the end, we want to see our players that are leaving succeed. We want to see Minguesa succeed. We want to see Ricky Puig succeed, Lenglet, Umtiti, because they have been suffering a lot. And that is only because of one man, and that is because of Bartomeu. We have made the wrong decisions, and many players had to suffer. We had to suffer. This club financially had to suffer. Sportingly had to suffer. So everyone has to go through like their own places. You go there, we do us, and that's it. So congratulations towards Lenglet. Let's hope that this move does end up being completed. We want to see him do well. We want Barcelona to do well, and that's basically it, right? So Lenglet is going to be on a loan deal until June 2023. And I'm very excited. Let's see how he does, because they're going to be in the Champions League. I don't know if we're going to meet Tottenham in the Champions League next season. Who knows? Right? We might face Lenglet, and what if he ends up being a great center back, right? It always ends up being like that, but I'm happy for the player.